Why, good morning. It is Tuesday, April 28th. And look outside. It is so sunny. Yay, that's sunshine. I know it's going to be a great day today, guys. I'm so happy that it's going to be sunny. And it's supposed to be warm, too. So get your work done and get outside today. Or take breaks and get outside and come back in and do some more work. So I'm so happy to see it nice and sunny. Mrs. Oppel is a summer person. I love it when it's hot and sunny and it's on its way. So let's get started. Let's go over our daily language review. Take that paper out. Okay, let's look at it. Can you see this? There we go. Monday, we're going over that. Common or proper noun. San Francisco is the name of a place, a specific name. So that would be proper. Feather is a noun. It's a person, place, or thing. It's a thing. So that's just a common noun. Now let's look at these sentences because this first one is pretty tricky. The teacher has brung her chair out to recess. She want to read in the fresh air. There's a lot to do there. Can we see that? Okay. We know we have to capitalize that. Brung is not a word. People sometimes will use it because they hear the word bring. We know that bring means I will bring. And if you did it already, you brung it, but you didn't do that. There's no such word as brung. So the teacher brought. So cross off has brung, and she brought. The teacher brought her chair out to recess. The way they have it, it's like two sentences. So we have to put a transition word in there because she wanted to read in the fresh air. If we just had because she want to read in the fresh air, it didn't say past tense with the ed. This sentence happened already, so everything is in the past tense. So it's the teacher brought her chair out to recess because she wanted to read in the fresh air. Period at the end. And make sure you rewrite it. All right, the second sentence. Lori yelled, "Hold that door for me." Lori is a name. I'm not going to correct that. That must be how the person spells her name. There are different ways to spell Lori, although I've never seen this way, but I didn't change it. But we capitalized it because it's a name. Lori yelled, comma, quotation mark, because what did Lori say? We put those quotes around what she said. She said, "Hold that door for me." So we capitalized the H. Hold that door for me. And she said it pretty exciting, so I put an exclamation mark on there. And she yelled. If it said Lori said, then I may have just made it a period, but Lori yelled. And the quotes go after the exclamation mark. Okay? Give a synonym for the following word. What's another word that is the same as burglar? And I came up with two. I came up with crook and robber. So you can use either one of those. Quickly look at tomorrow's that you're going to do today. The bunny, correct these two sentences. The bunny was fed carrots, lettuce, and radishes. And we have studied Mars, Venus, and Mercury in science. Ooh, these are two similar sentences. Give a fact about the following topics. A fact means they want you to say something about exercise and chicken noodle soup. You don't have to generate a whole sentence, although it probably would be easiest to do that, but they want you to tell us something that you know about exercise and chicken soup. And they didn't give you a lot of space, so you can just, it's like a definition that you're doing maybe, or something that you like, right? Use the pair of homophones in one sentence. So there and there, two different there's. You're going to make a sentence and make sure you use both of those words in your sentence. Okay, so that's that, our DLR. All right, today, you're going to see that I made an attachment and I gave everybody an article on their animal. And what I need you to do today is to read your article. See, there I am, up close and personal. You're going to read your article and you're going to do some note taking, because I told you we're a little bit, I mentioned in some a video or something that we're doing some note taking for doing our writing, for our informational writing. So take your article out. I need you to print it so that you can write on it. And then I said get a highlighter, I think, and I did say get a highlighter on the computer, but a highlighter might not work. If you look at mine, I did start to use a highlighter and it smudged it. When we use highlighters at school, the copies are made on the copy machine and it's a different kind of ink. So I ended up, after doing that first one, I got a red pen and I underlined with that. So it's better to use something other than your pencil. If you can find a colored pencil or a pen of a different color. So what I did is I read my story about spider monkeys. I'm not going to read this whole thing to you, but it says who it's by. And this is the National Geographic staff, because they worked together to write this article. I see a picture of a spider monkey, and it's telling me about spider monkeys, and there's a lot of information. Now there's some information that I already have that I've written down on my my fact sheet or my graphic organizer. But I want to go through and find something where I can get some information from someone who's knowledgeable on the subject. So what I did is I went through and I read all that, and I'm just going to highlight, like I highlighted the only known spider monkey in the region was living in captivity. That means they had caught him. He was in a cage or in a building. And the monkeys were thought extinct. Extinct, we know, means they're not around anymore in the area. So they had found a monkey in this area in Colombia where they didn't think the monkeys existed. They set off a furious search for the rare primates, during which park officials and research with the Wildlife Conservation Society spotted at least 2 more monkeys in Colombia. Wildlife Conservation Society is the professional organization. And if you notice, it's in italics. The letters are a little bit crooked. Italics, where the letters are slanted, because that's the name of the company. Over here I said the population had dropped down 80% over the last 5 decades, which means 50 years. They talk about how the monkeys aren't around as much in Colombia, and it was according to the International Union for Conservation of Nature. So this is another organization, a professional organization. These are professional people looking into monkeys. And then it says hopes that the population will be safeguarded and maybe grow in number. Right? It says Julie Cunin, director at the Wild Conservation Society. So here I have a professional person who's giving me information about spider monkeys. When I write something, I want to refer to that professional person. When I write a paragraph about giving information, this would probably fall under my interesting facts, how they're becoming extinct. But I'm going to quote, according to Julie Cunin, director of the Wild Conservation Society, they're hoping that monkeys will be safeguarded, maybe grow in number. So that's how I'm going to write something in my story about that. I'm going to refer to what the professional person said. Right? And then I could keep going and reading more. So what I want you to do is today, do your DLR, and then I want you to take that article. That's all you're going to do today. I want you to read the article. See if you can find some more facts. I know on the graphic organizer there's only room for 3 in each area. And here. But what I want you to do is find 2 more facts and write them on the back. Right? And I want you to highlight the person that told you about this. Whereas I circled the Julie Cunin's name, or I highlighted the Wildlife Conservation Society. So what we want to do when we give information and somebody's reading something you wrote, you want to show that you really did your research on something and that you're not just pulling facts out of the air. So if I started talking about monkeys becoming extinct in Colombia and showing up again, someone might say, well, how do you know that, Mrs. Oppel? So it's in my monkey article. So that's all you're going to do today. Print the article out, read it, underline important things, right? If you have any questions on that, type that in the under the assignment where it says comments, and I can always answer you back. You'll notice some of you will put something on there, and I do answer it. We go back and forth on there, so okay, right? And make sure you get outside, enjoy that great day. I think tomorrow's going to be nice too. 2 days in a row, so makes me happy. Right. Bye, guys.